have comfortable clothes. A yoga mat or a braided rug works great for kind of keeping you steady. I've got a pillow. We'll be sitting on the floor doing some relaxing yoga and then just ending at the end with some standing up and a little for balance. So we'll start out, most of our class will be on the floor, either on our hands and knees, doing some of the yoga asanas or postures, doing some seated, and then also laying down on our back or stomach. So we'll do that throughout. We're doing forward bends, back bends, so your back is kind of curving like this, and twist side to side. And you really want to take your time. So really take your time. We're breathing, mostly filling lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can with each breath. It really helps to strengthen, work your stomach, and also that breath coming in and out. It just works so well at bringing it through your whole body. So breathing from the lower abdominals, breathing in and out through the nostrils. So deep breath in as you fill, or pressing out, and breathing out. When you breathe out, then presses in. So it kind of, just like a balloon fills up when you put air in, balloon flattens or lowers when you breathe it out. So take your time doing that breathing. Very important through the whole class. And also just kind of letting your body unwind. We use in yoga just movements to help strengthen you, to help your mind-body connect in yoga. And also we're breathing in through the nostrils as much as possible. So breathing in and out through the nostrils, keeping our mouths closed. And it really does help. With allergies, it's a little harder, but as much as you can, think about really breathing in, purify that air, moisten it, warm it as it works through your body, and then out again with each breath, each of those nice deep breaths. So really take your time. We're going to go ahead and sit on the floor. So I like to, if I'm doing a lot more on the floor, to have a pillow or a folded up bath towel, anything that'll work to give you that little bit of cushion, just a little bit of cushion. Whatever will work is great. So we're going to sit down now on the floor and really take your time with yoga. Don't force it. Don't try to hurry it. As you kind of breathe and kind of almost that 6 counts filling up, 6 counts out, or 8, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, you can do count 6 again, 6 again, or forward and backwards, whatever kind of lets you kind of relax and loosen up. So we're going to sit down on the floor. And again, really just listen to your body, what you feel comfortable doing. Sometimes there's a stretch where you're leaning quite a bit on one side and then the other, and you feel like you can only go part way, and then the other side maybe farther. Just go as far as you're comfortable on this side, and then as comfortable as you can on the other, because you really want to take your time. You don't want to force it ever. No pain is allowed. Yoga also is really good to do on an empty stomach. It doesn't, you may get heartburn a little bit, but it also lets you kind of press forward or stretch or move any parts of your body, especially through the stomach, abdominals, and it'll just be more comfortable too. So great to do on an empty stomach or with very little. You can have a little water or yogurt or something light, but try to do it on an empty stomach. So we're going to sit here, and as you're sitting on your pillow, so if you don't have a pillow or towel to sit on, just bring your cheeks back a little so you're sitting on your sits bones. And I'm kind of sitting forward on that pillow. So the pillow's kind of right near the hips, not all the way up, but just kind of bringing your feet forward a little bit. It really helps to let your body relax. Your vertebrae kind of lifts up one by one through the top of the head. So as we're still breathing, we're doing our yoga this whole time. Even while we're just sitting, we're breathing in lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can with each breath. And so you can be seated cross-legged if you'd like. You can bring just the soles of your feet together to relax, or cross them one in front of the other, and just letting your body unwind. So we've got the music on. Many times people will have it just quiet You want to find a place where you can relax your shoulders, your neck, and breathing in, filling lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can with each breath. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. When you're seated, it's okay to shut your eyes, but if you're standing up or balancing at any time, then you want to keep your eyes open and just focus on an object ahead. So seated down, you can close your eyes also and relaxing your arms and shoulders. So instead of just kind of letting your arms rest, many times in yoga, they'll put their inner side of that elbow. So they'll just have this part of the arm raising up just a little. And it's kind of like an opening, letting peace, rest, just maybe focus, whatever you'd like. Maybe it's energy, whatever you're like. You're just kind of letting the breathing help guide you. The relaxation really helps your body. So we're going to get forward bends, back bends, and twists in through different postures or asanas, they're called, throughout this. So we're going to relax our fingers. We're just going to bring our feet forward now. And here, we're going to take a deep breath in, reaching up, and breathe out as you come forward gently, or put your hands on your legs kind of forward toward the lower, below the knee a little bit, and just slide down as far as you're comfortable. And you'll find that if you're sitting on the pillow or the towel, you can't reach as far as when you're sitting on the floor, but it'll work its way out. Just do what's comfortable. Breathing in, filling lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Deep breath in, we'll slowly raise back up. Here we're going to bring our right knee in, placing that foot down, left arm coming across, a little bit across the body, but wait, we're going to put our right hand back behind us, like in towards the tailbone, or it can be out a little farther, depending on how your shoulders feel. So you're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to pull the knee a little to the left as we look to the right. And again, only as far as you're comfortable. Feel any pain, back up immediately. And then just go where you're comfortable. Really taking your time. Breathing in, filling the lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can. Back. Now we'll straighten the left leg, right leg. We'll bend the left leg. Bring our right arm across just to pull it across the body a little bit. Left arm coming back, and then in toward the tailbone or wherever you're comfortable where you can sit up. We're going to pull the knee a little across the body as we look to the left. So the knee is going a little to the right as we're looking, pressing gently to the left. Still breathing in, filling lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. Deep breath in, relaxing back. Still breathing in, filling lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can. Now put our legs in that wide V. So here again, only as far as you're comfortable. Thinking of the vertebrae lifting you up. If you can pull your cheeks back a little so you're sitting on your sits bones. Deep breath in. Sometimes I like to reach out and then reach a little forward as I come out toward each leg. But again, don't go too far. You're kind of taking that time to listen to how you feel. Back up if you feel any pain, or bring them closer together, whatever works. So again, taking your time, breathing in, filling lower abdominals and stomach, breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can, breathing in and out through the nostrils. Slowly raise back up. Great. Here what we're going to do is we're going to put our right arm toward the right leg. We're we're going to reach out, and then we're going to just come up and over as far as we're comfortable. So you might be forward a little or back, but again, wherever you're most comfortable, don't overdo. And you can look up toward the wall or ceiling if you'd like. But again, listen to how you feel. Sometimes I'll stretch it out, just bring the arm a little bit up as I'm leaning, and sometimes I can reach a little farther, but we are all feeling different at different stages or different days of the week even. So really take your time and back up. So we'll do the same on the other side. Just reaching that arm out, bringing the arm up and over. You can lean back a little bit or keep it forward a little. But again, listen to you. Don't ever try to go as far as I'm going, and sometimes you can go farther than I can just because you feel like it's a good stretch. It's not pulling, not hurting you at all. So again, you adjust it to you. Take your time. Great. We're going to turn our shoulders toward our right leg. We're lining up the shoulders with that leg first, then reaching down as far as we're comfortable. The last is the head and neck, reaching toward this leg. And we're still breathing in, filling the lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can. Deep breath in. We'll slowly raise back up. So here again, you're sitting up nice and tall. Turning the shoulders to the left leg. Reaching out as far as you're comfortable. And the last is the head and neck reaching toward this leg. Breathing in and out through the nostrils with each breath. Deep breath in. We'll slowly raise back up. Great. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together in the center. So sometimes you think about yoga as not being as beneficial as like interval training or aerobics. We really do get, though, the oxygen in and out so much stronger, just like we would if we were walking fast or jogging or doing some other exercises. And plus, as that oxygen's coming in and you're pressing and working the stomach, you're getting that toning, strengthening effect through the whole body, moving the lymph system, all the drainage as your arms or your legs are going side to side, even opening up the legs more. As we're leaning forward, we're kind of scrunching the stomach. So you're getting so many deep benefits from yoga. It's just amazing. So we're just kind of opening the knees as far as we're comfortable, and you can place your elbows inside the knees or hang on to the feet farther and bring it forward a little farther. So again, wherever you're most comfortable, and it may be just pressing the knees out with a little bit of weight of your arms. So again, you judge how far you want to go. Take your time. Breathing in and out through the nostrils with each breath really makes, again, purify, warm, moisten that air to work so much better in your body. And deep breath in, relaxing back up. So if it ever is hard or you feel like you're not stretching too much there, sometimes straightening your one leg, putting the other one toward it wherever you're comfortable, and just kind of pressing out the outer side of that one knee, sitting up nice and tall. And then you can switch, so you can do it this way instead of with both of them out to the side. I sometimes like to do it separate after, because I tend to press down and feel the nice stretch at the top of the leg. So I kind of like to do this one besides the feet together and the knees out to each side. So again, take your time and relax. Great. So we're going to go onto our knees. So here again, take your time. I don't do in my regular yoga classes as much on the knees, but it is a great way, and I really do recommend a pillow for this. You can do it without too, because your foot, you would just put the toes kind of foot back. So here, all we're going to do is to the side, and then back to the other side, and back. Great. We'll do one more time on each side, and back, and to the left. So you could hold these longer for a few breaths, looking up toward the ceiling, if you'd like. So again, just giving you that nice stretch strengthens through the waist, through the shoulders, hips, back, knees even, and back, right? So here what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knees and we're going to just touch like the sole of our heel, and then we're going to just reach up. So first we're bent quite a bit as we touch the heel and raise up. You can still be reaching back, so you put your weight a little bit on the heel. And now we're going to switch. We're going to bend our knees, finding the heel, just kind of pressing and reaching up. So you're kind of a little to the side, the spine. Look up for the hand if you'd like. We're going to switch. So again, find your heel as you bend the waist. And then reach up. And I've just got my fingers pressing on it. So whatever way you'd like. And then we'll switch. And we'll bend our knees again as we sit back just a little to reach the heel. Again, I just put my fingertips pressing quite tightly against it. And then raise the other arm as you kind of straighten up a little. And I'm not straight up like this. I'm kind of back a little bit. So again, listen to how you feel. Great. The next one we're going to do is we're going to put our hands here, bending over. We're just going to go side to side. Again, just as far as you comfortably can. So you can see your body is just holding you steady. Farther if you can, almost like your head is coming to each side with your arms a little bit. It kind of makes your waist, stomach hold you a little stronger, and then just relax your arms. Great. So next we're going to go ahead and we're going to go on to our hands and knees. So here again, you can still use the pillow for under your knees. So if your knees feel a little sore or you feel a little bit more comfortable having that light pillow underneath, that's great, because on a wood floor and just yoga mats, which are only like 1/8 of an inch or maybe 1/4 inch thick, sometimes that extra cushion is nice. It just feels really good. So we're just going to put our knees on the pillow or just on the mat. So here we're going to raise our right arm, left leg. So I'm going to move this up just a little so you can stretch one leg out again. Just as far as you're comfortable. See, it's just straight out behind. And just look toward the floor or the mat. Don't try to lift your head. Just kind of keep your neck neutral. And we'll switch. Bring that left knee now down. And now we're going to raise our left arm and our right leg. So see, you're just going straight behind. Looking toward the floor. You can always put your foot down to balance, whichever works better. And then just stretching out gently. Still breathing in, filling lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can. Breathing in and out through the nostrils. And then relax back. So sometimes you feel like you're quivering, your body's trying to keep you in a little more steady, or lifting your arm, not tipping. All that is good, is really, really good for you. All of that kind of just quivering, your body automatically trying to balance a little better or reach and get balanced again, working this whole time to really tone, to strengthen those ligaments. You've got your bigger muscles, and the little bit of muscles that are coming between them are getting stronger and are helping you to keep your balance, or to keep you upright, or to keep your vertebrae longer, to keep your stomach working as you're breathing. So yoga in those ways too is so good for every part of your body. So being unsteady, you're feeling like you're going to tip, just be careful, because you always have like the wall. You could stand closer to it, or like for standing ones especially, or a chair, back of a chair to hang on to and let go only as you'd like if you feel a little unsteady. Or just like I did, I just put my foot down one time to balance, and it's really good for you. So you think, oh, I should be perfect at this, I should just do it only this way. All this learning and all this kind of getting a little better at your balance and having to kind of, your body automatically, your mind tries to take care of it. You're not thinking, oh, my left leg's going down. You just kind of, your body balances from the mind connecting to mind connecting to your body. So next one we're going to do is we're going to, again, you can be on the pillow or without. You can take it out at any time if you'd like. We're going to just reach our hips back and we're going to walk our fingertips forward and our head is just going to reach through the arms a little bit more to extend that stretch. So we're still breathing in and out through the nostrils. Take your time, back up if you feel pain, and just stretch as far as you're comfortable, or you can even put your arms like this to stretch back lightly. It gives a little bit more support. So again, you listen to how you feel. Don't overdo. And you're thinking of the fingertips pulling forward, kind of walking forward, away, hips pressing the other way. And again, only as far as you're comfortable. Still breathing in and out through the nostrils with each breath. Deep breath in. We'll slowly raise back up. Great. So the next one we're going to do is the cat-cow. So again, just sometimes you just feel like you got to relax that a little bit and get ready for the next one. So take your time. So the cat-cow is a great one because when you do the cow, your back goes like this in a back bend. When you do the cat, it's arching up. So that's a forward bend. We're kind of coming forward with the chest, back bend, chest coming back and back coming in. So we'll practice that next. So take your time lining up gently. For the cow, take a deep breath in as you drop your back. So your back is kind of dropping like that. Cat, breathe out as you lift up, press up, stretch up. Deep breath in as you come forward, looking up, and breathe out. Drop your head, round up the back, pressing, stretching up. Deep breath in, and breathe out. Drop the head, round up the back, press up, reach up, press, really press that air out. Deep breath in as you relax back, and breathe out. Drop the head, round up the back, pressing, reaching, stretching, pressing, and deep breath in, relaxing back. Great, so that really does help the breathing in, breathing out as you're pressing, rounding back. Breathe in as you're pressing forward. Really does help your lung capacity. Everything works so much better, and pushing that through your whole body as much as like even jogging or exercise is doing. You're really getting that breathing in as you're practicing through this whole time. You're breathing. So here we're going to go onto our hands and knees. We're going to take our right hand palm up, and we're going to slide it just aside the left, out as far as we comfortably can, pressing the back of the hand down as we look up towards the wall or ceiling. We're still breathing in and out through the nostrils with each breath. Really take your time. And deep breath in. We'll bring the hand back in, placing the palm down. Now our left hand palm up just inside the right, out as far as you're comfortable, pressing the back of the hand down now as you look up towards the left. So feel a nice stretch through just above and below your waist, in through the back, in through the shoulder and arm as it's reaching out and pressing down. So you'll feel a great stretch through your shoulders, neck, pressing, looking up as far as you comfortably can. Deep breath in. We'll bring that hand back in. Sometimes that feels so good. It's always nice to do it one more time on each side. Amazing how that kind of loosens up. It's so good for your posture. It just feels so good for your whole body. Great. Now we're just going to come off the mat, the pillow. For the next part, we're going to lay on our back. So I'm going to kind of turn it to the side. You'll see it a little bit better. So here again, take your time. You're breathing lower abdominals and stomach the whole time through this whole next part too. We'll end on the floor, and then we'll just do a few balancing at the end, just to kind of help. But normally, ending up on the floor, doing the full spinal twist, and then just laying there relaxing, it will help your breathing kind of go back to normal. It's really great. But we can, and you can always stop anytime during yoga, because you're getting the forward bends, the back bends, and the twists through the whole thing. So kind of varying them, seeing which which ones work for you too when you're just on your own. Maybe you're not doing yoga, doing some forward bends, hanging out into a counter, doing that, back bends, kind of pressing up at the counter, doing twists side to side. You can do those and get the benefits with the breathing, filling lower abdominals and stomach and in and out through the nostrils. So great at any time. You know, whether you're doing it at your desk at work or you're doing it at home, like just before you dig in to do some different projects at home. All those things will help clear your mind, be more relaxing, and help your body. So here we're going to lay down on the floor and really take your time. First we're going to do one, we'll do that maybe after we're done though. We're going to lay back on the floor. And so you can lay onto your side and do it or come back that way. Either way is fine. And you're just going to line up gently, stomach pressing down toward the floor a little bit. And we're going to bring one knee into the chest and then the other. So here, nice and easy. And you can keep your knees in a little farther if it's harder on your back or a little farther out. Just kind of listen to how you feel. Arms out, shoulder height, palms down. And we're going to drop the knees a little to the right as we look to the left, so not too far. And if you have a back that's a little tight, you can pull them in so it's a tiny bit easier. Drop to the left as we look to the right. So again, really listen to your body. Take your time, breathing in and out through the nostrils. Bring the knees back up. Here we're going to just raise our legs toward the ceiling and make a circle in the air in one direction. And again, just out around as far as you're comfortable. And then the opposite direction. So you can point your toes a little or keep them bent. That is fine. We're going to drop our left foot to the floor, keeping that knee bent. We're going to reach up and just straighten our leg as far as we're comfortable only. So if this leg is a little tight in the hip or knee, just make it comfortable so you're not pulling too hard. And we're going to draw a circle in the air. One direction around, out around as far as you can. My right ankle is a little swollen yet. Kind of stepped on some wood, a small piece when I was stacking wood. So I have a little bit of a swollen ankle. So I can't go around in a circle too much. So I'm just doing a little circle. And then you're going to point your toe and flex. Heel up, toes are pressing down toward us, straightening that leg as far as you're comfortable only, and then relax. Great. Now we're going to do the other leg. So again, nice and straight first, as far as you're comfortable only. And no pain is allowed, so still always modify or change as you need. We're pulling it gently toward us. And then we're going to draw a circle in the air around out as far as you can. The toes right around to the right, back, left, forward. So again, out around in that circle as far as you can. And you'll feel the stretch down the back of the ankle. Now we're going to go the other direction. So again, just nice and easy, out around as far as you can go. Kind of doing this circle a little slow really helps you to really press all directions around. Great. And then we're going to point our toes, kind of getting that stretch in the back of the leg a little. And then we're going to flex our toes. So heel coming down, again, only as far as you're comfortable. Really feel that nice stretch all the way down the back of the leg and calf. And then relax. Great. Next thing we're going to do again is always taking your time, still breathing in and out through the abdominals as much as you can. Breathing in and out through the nostrils too with each breath. So here, again, take your time. We're going to pull our right knee in toward the chest, and we're going to stretch our left leg out nice and long. Again, listen to your body. Don't pull too hard. Just enough to feel the leg stretch a little one way, knee pressing towards your chest a little. But again, don't force it. Do not go too far. You really want to take your time. You can kind of move your foot a little and around in a circle. Great. Pulling that knee in, and then we're going to switch. The left knee comes in. We're going to grab that left knee, and you can either foot on the floor or just stretch it out gently out as far as you're comfortable, pulling the knee in as your leg presses the other way. So it's pressing out, your knee is toward you a little, but again, don't overdo it. Just kind of thinking each direction you're pressing. Pulling the chin in towards your chest a little. Still breathing in and out through the nostrils, filling lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can, and then relax that knee, relax your hips. Great. We're going to put our arms all shoulder height, palms down. Here we're going to drop our knees a little to the right as we look to the left, keeping kind of the stomach, hips pressing. This hip toward the floor, stomach pressing just a little back, big back, knees pressing one way, you're looking, reaching the other, pressing, stretching. And deep breath in, we'll bring the knees back up, looking up. So again, line up first, shoulders, hips, knees, feet. And now we'll stretch our knees to the left as we look to the right. So again, just your knees pressing one way, you're looking, reaching the other, breathing in and out through the nostrils, filling lower abdominals and stomach, breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can, and deep breath in, we'll bring that back up, nice and easy. Now we're going to put our arms down along our sides. So here, usually you have your knees kind of just comfortable. I like to bring my foot in a little bit. You can keep them where they are and lift up, or step back just a little closer in, whichever way you feel best. So your hips are pressing up as far as you're comfortable. So don't overdo, just kind of a natural, nice press up as far as you comfortably can without feeling like you're forcing it. So again, sometimes it may be just a little ways, but again, just as far as you comfortably can. We're still breathing in and out through the nostrils, filling lower abdominals and stomach. Breathing out, pressing as much air out of the lower abdominals as you can. So if you ever get tired partway through, you can always lower down and then get comfortable and raise up again and hold it as long as you're comfortable. Really strengthens the lower back, your hips. Very good for even abdominals, kind of keeping you pressed up, and then relax back down. Great. Just relaxing the body once again. We're going to put the bottoms of our feet together. So our knees are opening up, and we're just going to lay our hands to the sides. So it's not too far, just as far as you comfortably can, kind of letting the stomach kind of pull you because you're actually kind of stretched out gently. Don't try to arch your back. Try to just keep it pressed gently down and just the knees to the sides. Just kind of stretching the inner thigh a little bit along the hips. Again, don't overdo. Don't press them out. Just kind of letting them gently, the weight of them, pressing gently. Deep breath in. We'll bring them back up, placing our feet then. The soles of our feet on the floor. So here we're going to bring our arms out shoulder height, palms down. We're going to stretch our left leg out nice and long. Our right foot, the toes under the knee or on top. We're going to bring our left arm across, so pull it to the left. As you're looking, you're stretching to the right. So just about as equally each direction. So you're reaching, looking, knees pressing the other direction, and your body is just in this twist only as far as you comfortably can. Breathing in and out through the nostrils yet. Filling lower abdominals and stomach. Pressing out as much air out of the lower abdominals as you breathe out. Stretching each direction gently, reaching, and then back. Bringing that foot back, placing that foot on the floor with a bent knee. Now we're going to bend the other knee. Lift up our hips, kind of lining up shoulders, hips, knees, arms out shoulder height. Now we're going to straighten our right leg out. So just the opposite. Left foot, the toes either under or on top of the knee. Right arm comes across, so pull it to the right as you look to the left, reaching the opposite direction. So think of the knee pressing, arms stretching, reaching the other way. Still breathing in and out out through the nostrils with each breath. And deep breath in. Bring that knee back up. Bend that knee, lift up our hips again gently. Kind of lining up the shoulders, hips, knees. And again, just kind of letting our body unwind. So here you can either keep your knees bent, line up shoulders, hips, and knees, raise one arm up overhead or and the other, or just put them out to the sides right away. So you're reaching up and you can stretch one leg then the other, or keep the knees bent, reaching, stretching, pressing, and then relax your arms, your legs, bringing one arm out to the side and then the other. So again, this is just to relax and completely unwind. So you're just thinking of the hands, palm up, your feet, toes just dropping to the side. You can't see, but you're just kind of letting your legs relax, your arms, shoulders, everything completely comfortable, relaxed. You can always put your arms down lower or higher, just wherever you're most comfortable. It seems like right here, down, instead of shoulder height, down a little. Lets my lower arm and everything rest on the floor the best. So again, find that spot where you're most comfortable and relax. And now we're just breathing normally. Just easy breaths, not filling up the abdominals and pressing out. So now we're just breathing, letting the diaphragm press the air in and out, and just natural breathing, relaxing. Sometimes we're tight, around our eyes or forehead, or we clench our jaw a little bit if we're maybe multitasking or doing so much. Maybe in our neck or shoulders, hands, wherever you're tight, just think about letting that tightness go. So you think of tightening that area a little and then letting it go, or tightening your cheeks a little, jaws, tighten the cheeks, letting go, or your eyes get tight. Just kind of think of that area, so relaxed, just unwind, let it go. Just letting every part of your body rest, almost like you're floating on a cloud, or you're swinging in a hammock or on a feather bed, just really relaxing completely. And we're going to do just 3 or 4 more breaths, just natural breathing, kind of letting that tightness go anywhere you feel tight, letting your body relax. Stay like this for 3 to 5 minutes. Amazing how it revives you, rest, kind of lets you reset. And you think you'd be more tired after, but it's more energizing than you think. If you do things like maybe you're going to go get ready for bed when you're done, or maybe it's the middle of the day and you got to get going again, or morning, it's amazing how it's reviving. It kind of resets you, kind of lets you feel more together, more comfortable. So it's really a great thing. We're just gonna go, before we get up, just laying on our stomach. So here, all you're gonna do is look up toward the ceiling as you stretch gently. It's hard to get the back bends in. You get a lot of forward bends and some twists in that, but it's always good to do a nice back bend, looking up as far as you comfortably can, or you can do where you're just raising your hands and legs, looking up as far as you comfortably can. And then take your time, and those are great ones. Or you can be pressing on the floor as you look up and straightening your legs at the same time. And then relax. So we're going to go on to our hands and knees. We're going to press up, bring one arm forward, then the other. Just relaxing. So we're going to just do, normally that's all you need. It's a great way. But remember during the week sometimes to add some balancing exercises, or even the weight of your body is helping you to strengthen your hips, your knees. kind of bending your knees to do things to bend down. All those things are so great in helping your body line up, feel a little bit better, feel loosened up so you're not tight in your psoas muscle that comes down the front. Because when we sit a lot, it shortens. And then when you stretch, we can't stretch all the way, so you got to kind of stretch through that front, through your back bends, your twists and your forward bends too. You're scrunching, pressing in. So we're going to just do the tree as we're standing up, out to the sides, knee to one side. You can do this if you'd like, placing the foot on the floor by the ankle, below the knee or above, but not right on, raising overhead, or just out to the sides. You can kind of clasp your thumbs across, together, just like that, or straight up, wherever you're comfortable, or to the side and hanging onto a chair or a wall to kind of wait till you're more comfortable, feel a little bit more balanced. Relax. Great. So relax your arm. Now we'll do the other side. And again, taking your time, left knee to the side, placing it on the floor, the ankle below the knee or above, but not pressing on the knee. So don't press on the knee at all. Again, wherever you're comfortable. The weight I mostly have on the lower part of my foot, not the heel on the knee at all. And deep breath and relax. Great. We're just going to do a forward bend too. So again, take your time, deep breath in. And as you reach up, as we come forward, you can bring your hands down on your legs and just roll down gently. Knees are a little bit bent, so not straight. You want them just a little bend to the knee, not pressing too far. Just reaching toward the foot, floor, or lower leg is fine. Deep breath in, we slowly raise. And the last one we're going to do is just a deep breath in. And if it's tight or your back's a little unsteady or tight, just bring the arms back, looking up toward the ceiling, and relax back. So at the end, we got the twist with the tree, we got the forward bend with reaching down, and then the back bend with that big stretch. So again, 3 movements like that during the day, and maybe another 3 just stretching each side. You're sitting on your chair. Back bend would just be reaching up and kind of like you stretch sometimes in the morning. And forward bend could be bringing your arms forward and rounding back. You could do that seated at a chair also. So incorporate that breathing, getting your body moving, the balance. Your whole body, every single system that you have in your body is improved and works better with yoga, with the breathing, with the forward and backward bends and twists. No pain, and in the end you'll feel hopefully more balance, not only in your body but your whole life. So thank you for joining, and have a great day. Thank you.